Well, I finally got a break in the weather, and I'm going to use it to see if I can get a rabbit or two this evening. I've already tried stalking one or two, but they spooked at the sound of a nearby digger. But I've come to this junction in the hedge here, and I spy this rabbit in the distance in front of that old abandoned farm building. He's about 62 yards with the rangefinder to that white wall. So I make my way just a few yards closer to get out from the cover so I can get a clear shot. So it should bring the rabbit down to about 60 yards or so. Now, I don't like taking rabbits head on like this, but he's about to bolt and I've no other opportunity. I'm taking a clean headshot. Rolled him over nicely. Now I've reloaded, and I know that there's a good possibility of a rabbit the other side of this hedge. So I'll leave the shooting sticks and have a look round. And sure enough, there's a rabbit sitting about 30 yards away. So I take a steady aim and squeeze the trigger. But no bang. Blasted sticking magazine. Must have earmarked that one. The magazine's only stuck with me a couple of times, but it's still annoying when it happens. I'll maybe look to see if I can get a new one. So I go over to see the rabbit I did shoot. And by the look of him, he's definitely had a bit of maximatosis. It was a decent sized buck rabbit in his day, and by the looks of them, he's definitely been busy. He hasn't got much left in the tank, you could say. So I gave his belly a bit of a squeeze and throw him into the game bag. And head off before the light goes too much. Now I know there's usually rabbits in this field just beyond these buildings. So I cautiously have a look round the corner of this building on my left, using the building to lean on to steady my aim, and sure enough there's a rabbit sitting about 40 yards away. I get myself steadied up and he disappears. Too slow. So I go to have a look around the other corner on my right here. The path's a wee bit mucky, which hinders you a bit because the muck sticks to your feet and then the stones stick to the muck, and when you're walking over a gravel path like this here, the stones in your feet and the stones in your path grind together, making a bit of a noise, but you just have to make the best of it. So as I peer around the side, sure enough, there's a rabbit sitting about 40 yards, but I'm too far away from the wall to lean on, so I'll have to make a quick step or two back and get the shooting sticks. Mount the gun on the shooting sticks and slowly manoeuvre my way till I can get a clear shot through the nettles and the briars in front of me, hoping I don't spook the rabbit and the proceeds. Get myself knelt down for a steady shot, draw a bead in his head and squeeze the trigger off when I'm ready. It's still quite mucky here. There's been quite a bit of rain this last wee while, so you can't really do much in the way of stalking unless you get a solid bit of ground, because you just make too much noise. It's a nice headshot. Looks like a young doe. A wee bit healthier than the last one I shot. Not much in the bladder left to squeeze, so I just throw it in the game bag the way it is. And give my hands a wipe in the grass, because they're all blood and I don't like getting it on my gun or my equipment. Well, the light's more or less gone. The camera's at its limits, so I call it an evening. But didn't do too badly. A couple of rabbits in the bag.